The world met home video games in the 1970s. It was a time when technology was beginning to make its way into everyday life, and the idea of playing games on a television screen was revolutionary. Families and friends could gather around the TV, sharing laughs and competition in a way that was not possible before. Arcades were the only place you could experience playing any video games. The convenience of playing at home meant that gaming could become a part of daily life. This shift brought a new level of intimacy and accessibility to gaming, making it a staple in households around the US and later the world. The first games were simple, just a few pixels moving on the screen. But the visuals were enough to captivate the imagination of players. It was the thrill of controlling what was happening on the TV screen that brought joy and wonder to many who played. This changed home entertainment forever, laying the groundwork for the complex and fascinating games we enjoy today. In 1972, the Magnavox Odyssey was a pioneering device that opened the door to home gaming. It offered a collection of simple games that were groundbreaking at the time. Players used overlays on their TV screens to enhance the experience. These plastic overlays added a layer of interactivity and creativity to the games. In 1975, Pong, a new game with its simple paddle and ball mechanics, became an instant classic. Its straightforward yet addictive gameplay captured the hearts of millions. It brought arcade-style entertainment to families who could enjoy the excitement of arcade games without leaving their homes. Pong's success proved that home video games were here to stay. It showed that there was a huge market for home entertainment, paving the way for future innovations. The future was bright for this new form of home entertainment. As technology advanced, so did the possibilities for video games, leading to the rich and diverse gaming landscape we know today. The late 1970s and the early 1980s were a time of experimentation. Game developers were pushing boundaries. They explored new ideas and genres. The Atari 2600, released in 1977, became a cultural phenomenon. It offered a library of diverse games. Players could explore space, solve puzzles, and battle enemies. Iconic games like Pac-Man, Space Invaders, and Donkey Kong found a home on the Atari 2600. These games became instant classics. They cemented their place in video game history. The success of the Atari 2600 led to the rise of third-party developers. This created a boom in the video game industry. The mid-1980s marked a turning point for home video games. Nintendo, a Japanese company, released the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, in 1985. This revitalized the industry. The NES introduced iconic characters like Mario and Zelda. These characters became synonymous with video games themselves. Games like Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, and Metroid captivated players worldwide. They set new standards for gameplay, storytelling, and level design. The NES also popularized the use of cartridges. Cartridges allowed for larger and more complex games. This further fueled the growth of the industry. In the late 1980s and the early 1990s, a new wave of consoles arrived. These consoles boasted 16-bit processors. They delivered enhanced graphics and sound capabilities. Sega's Genesis challenged Nintendo's dominance. It offered a more mature gaming experience with titles like Sonic the Hedgehog and Mortal Kombat. The rivalry between Sega and Nintendo intensified the gaming landscape. It pushed both companies to innovate. This era also saw the emergence of CD-ROM technology. The Sega CD and later the PlayStation embraced this new format. CD-ROM offered greater storage capacity for larger games and multimedia content. This paved the way for more cinematic experiences. Entering the third dimension, a new perspective. The mid-1990s witnessed a revolution in gaming three-dimensional graphics. The release of the Sony PlayStation in 1994 marked a turning point. The PlayStation's powerful hardware and focus on CD-ROM technology allowed developers to create immersive three-dimensional worlds. Games like Super Mario 64 and The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time redefined what video games could be. These games showcased the potential of three-dimensional environments. They offered unprecedented freedom of movement and interaction. The Nintendo 64 followed suit, further solidifying the transition to three-dimensional gaming. The world of gaming was forever changed. Then the digital age with high definition entered the gaming world. The early 2000s brought about the era of high-definition gaming. Microsoft's Xbox, released in 2001, introduced online console gaming to the masses. The Xbox Live service allowed players to connect and compete with others around the world. This revolutionized the gaming landscape. The release of the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 in the mid-2000s solidified the leap to high-definition graphics. Games became more realistic and immersive than ever before. Nintendo, with its Wii console, introduced motion controls to a wider audience. The Wii's innovative control scheme and family-friendly games brought gaming to another level with new demographics. Innovation and accessibility shaped the gaming landscape. The late 2000s and 2010s saw continued innovation in gaming technology. Graphics and processing power have reached new heights, allowing for more immersive and visually amazing experiences. Online players became integral to the gaming experience. It connected players from around the world like never before possible. Developers pushed the boundaries of storytelling, gameplay mechanics, and visual fidelity, creating games that were not only entertaining but also emotionally engaging and thought-provoking. Games like Grand Theft Auto V, The Last of Us, and The Elder Scrolls V. Skyrim offered vast open worlds, compelling narratives, and unforgettable characters. These titles set new standards for what video games could achieve, blending cinematic storytelling with interactive gameplay. Players were drawn into detailed worlds where their choices and actions had significant impacts, making each experience unique. The rise of independent game development brought fresh ideas and unique experiences to the forefront. Indie developers, often working with smaller budgets and teams, were able to take creative risks that larger studios might avoid. This led to a surge of innovative and experimental games that challenged traditional gaming conventions and offered players something new and different. Indie games like Minecraft, Undertale, and Stardew Valley captivated players with their creativity and charm. Minecraft's sandbox world allowed for endless creativity and exploration, while Undertale's unique storytelling and gameplay mechanics offered a fresh take on the RPG genre. Stardew Valley provided a relaxing and immersive farming experience that resonated with players looking for a more laid-back gaming experience. The gaming industry became more inclusive and diverse. Developers began to focus on representing a wider range of characters, stories, and perspectives. This shift towards inclusivity not only reflected the growing diversity of the gaming community, but also enriched the gaming experience by offering players the opportunity to see themselves represented in the games they played. Games began to feature protagonists from different backgrounds, cultures, and identities, making the gaming world a more welcoming and inclusive space for everyone. The future of fun in a virtual world and beyond. We delve into the ever-evolving landscape of gaming, exploring how virtual worlds are shaping the future of entertainment. Today, the gaming landscape is more dynamic than ever before. With each passing year, new technologies and innovations are pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the gaming world. Virtual reality gaming has emerged as a new frontier. It offers players an unprecedented level of immersion, allowing them to step into fantastical worlds and experience adventures like never before. VR headsets like the Oculus Rift and PlayStation VR offer immersive experiences that transport players to different worlds. These devices are not just about playing games, they are about experiencing them in a way that feels incredibly real. Augmented reality games like Pokémon Go blend the virtual and real worlds. By overlaying digital elements onto the physical world, Arkansas Games create a unique and engaging experience that encourages players to explore their surroundings. Cloud gaming services like Google Stadia and Microsoft xCloud allow players to stream games on various devices. This means that high-quality gaming experiences are no longer confined to powerful consoles or PCs. This eliminates the need for expensive hardware. Players can enjoy the latest games on their smartphones, tablets, or even smart TVs, making gaming more accessible than ever before. With advancements in technology and a focus on innovation, the possibilities are endless. From more realistic graphics to improved AI, the gaming industry is constantly evolving. From mobile gaming to esports, the gaming community is diverse and ever-growing. Competitive gaming has become a global phenomenon, with professional players and teams competing for massive prizes. The world of gaming continues to evolve and captivate audiences worldwide. Whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore enthusiast, there's something for everyone in this exciting and ever-changing landscape. Thank you for watching. and have a good day.